So, I'm doing this screencast because I have always wanted to, but the problem is I have an app, a software that I wrote recently, like finished in December. I think it's interesting, and the thing is, I wrote it in Vala, which is programming languages mainly maintained by the GNOME Foundation. It is like C#, someone said. I think it's pretty good because it's a higher level languages, but transpiles to C, and it has amazing libraries integrated with the GNOME libraries. So, being GNOME my desktop manager, I really like it because it is like just the look and feel of GNOME. I always have the library already installed. It's pretty easy to use it. So the project is on GitHub, and you can just download it, make, install, and run. Oops, Lycheese. This is it. I later discovered that doing the packaging and everything else is a pain in the ass, and if not done before starting a project, it is really difficult to get used to auto tools and how to make and stuff like this. So until I can use it, just make no more, I just switch to make files. You can see the make file is very clear, very stupid. It just, hey, Vala, compile this with those 3 packages, done. It is in beta, alpha, I don't know. It can stream to YouTube, and I'm streaming this to YouTube now. It can stream your screen, not your webcam, and not both your webcam and your screen, but we're getting there. I want to do this. So, what's missing? I would like to introduce the different video sources and a mute button, because sometimes you don't want to talk, and it might be just something like, hey, instead of me talking, get this file and reproduce music from my library, something like this. Then the dynamic source switching, because apparently switching dynamically a source in your streaming pipeline is very difficult and requires you to stop your streaming and then restarting it, and I don't really know how to do this. a good way. Oh, then I would like to do the input validation because, hey, it's 2015 and I can't have your validation in my widget. So maybe this could be another project, another library, like, hey, this input will be an URL, so validate it like a URL, maybe a RTMP URL like we are doing, and so this is it. The name is a poem, nothing interesting, and so let's go to the structure of the application. There are just 4 files, a main file with codes, everything else, an application file that is just the UE and the logic, like, hey, I click the button, start the streaming please. Then the windows, and the most important part of everything else is the streaming file. The streaming file is the pipeline, which is this concept in GStreamer, where you just pipe a stream into multiple pieces of software that you can compose, and then it's done. Do you want this like a window, a stream, an RTMP stream, save to a file? That's it. So to install this software, to run this software and to build this software, you need everything that's required for GNOME developers, and Make is your friend. So I don't know how to install things with Make, so I'm sorry, but you can just link it from your opt or user bin directory, and it's it. So I really think that this is the future, because hey, we don't want to use Flash. I want to use standard web tools, and WebM is the format we are going to use. But I couldn't find any WebM like server that could do the work for me. So like just in watch people code is very stupid, because hey, we are doing very cool things, very advanced things in the future, and we are just using Flash like it's 1990. So maybe another interesting branch you can check out is the x264 threaded slice, because I found out that the sliced thread, which is an option in this xt2x64 encoder, can lower the latency, but I can't use it now because I really striving for efficiency, because my work computer right now is a Centrino, no, it's a Celeron, an Intel Celeron 4th generation, so I can't really use something that make it inefficient, because hey, I'm running Firefox and I can't do anything else. So you can test the streaming following the instruction I provided, because not anyone will provide you with RMTP server. There are some not free, like the Flash web server, but you can use this simple RMTP server, which is available for Ubuntu. I think it was my first choice, but now that I can stream to YouTube, I just like to stream to YouTube and do the test there, because it's more it's the test case I want to use it. So I really like contributions, and as you can see, I am the only contributors, but I have lots of ideas, given the number of branches I have. So let's do this. The problem now is some services like Twitch or Watch People Code, which is this awesome site with lots of cool people from around the world that just streams every programming session, are not like YouTube. So being YouTube my test case, I just couldn't make it work, and the streaming guide is very little. It doesn't mean anything. Okay, so just download OBS, which is a great piece of software, but I can't run it on my PC because it's too expensive in computation, and I don't really like it. So I'm just trying to use standard Debian because I like stability now, because this is my only computer, I can't find it. So no external repository, no external software, just stability. And even if it's buggy, because I wrote it and it's not the best thing I could wrote, but I'm very proud of it. This piece of software, which is Lycheese, and you can see that pipeline is playing you. But we already have another problem, which is this class, the Vala bindings to the x264 encoder, has no property named zero latency, which is what I want to do, because I want to stream live, not just something like, hey, I can see this later. So this is my project. You can see that I'm trying to adhere to the GNOME directives. I have an author's files, license files, there's the readme for your on GitHub, the make file, and everything else. But I have also another file, which is the x264 inc file, that is just the output of this command, which is wonderful, which is GStreamer inspect. If you run this on the name of one GStreamer plugin, it will tell you something about the plugin, like, hey, it's in GST plugins ugly package. But going deeper, we have just right the bottom of the origin URL line, you can see that it has a x264 enc name. This name is the name of what's interesting in this package, and this output of this class, which is the interesting one, is what I saved in this package. So, oops. Okay. Here we can read it everything, like every option you can use it in your code. And what I'm interested in now is where is it? So you can see that there is a sliced thread options, and it is a boolean option, so quite easy to use. But there are other options which are a little more difficult, like this path, which is a an enum struct, which its basically value is 0, which is constant bit rate, and it is good because many streaming service requires constant bit rate. And other options regarding not encryption but encoding. I'm not encoding jig. I don't know much, but what I'm interested now is another option, which is right there, down. Okay, speed preset. So you can see that I want to have zero latency, but zero latency isn't there yet, and I could maybe enhance the speed of the process using this option speed preset and setting it to ultra fast, which is the value 1, instead of 6, which is the default value, and it is medium. So let's do this. Nope. Little more room for us. So the code we are doing now will be in the streaming file, where I have this class, which is the stream pipeline. You can just copy it in another file in your project and it will work with YouTube, because fuck yes. And so this is it. We have a lot of elements in this pipeline. Just the first 3 are audio, then there's the screen, which is just this screen you're seeing, and it will just save a frame, send it to the pipeline, convert it, and send it to YouTube. So color convert, because we need a color converter. The video queue, which is used by the encoder, then we use a FLV mixer, then there's the stream queue, and then the RTMP sync. There is this concept, which is a stream goes from one source to one or more syncs, and those syncs can be anything, where you can put a stream and display it, save it, transmit it, convert it. So let's go. Common init, it's just a function where we instantiate all those variables. Then we use encoder init to just customize the encoder, and it's the important things now. So the problem was that we received an exception, an error. GSTX264 has no property name, zero latency. This is bad, and maybe we can just comment it and remove it and see what can we get done with other things, like, hey, this tune option or profile option maybe are better, because we have seen that with this, oops, it was like before this, not no profile me. I'm searching for the profile option in the properties of this encoder object to set it to something like better. So speed preset, not good, but maybe we can use it. So I'll just give it the speed preset, and it must be enum, but I think we can just put it 1 there, and it will just use the ultra fast. So a little more room. Tune. So this zero latency is now a thing. Oops. We have found it, finally. And it's there. So this flag is set to 0 latency using this code, this binary. No, it is an hexadecimal flag. And as you can see, I just copied it there. Maybe we can find that it works better. So just remove the comment, called make, and see what it gets done. There are lots of warnings using Vala, but you just have to ignore them because they are not from ZCC. It's good. So completion succeeded. Press enter to continue. And now maybe we can find something else to do. I will try. So maybe I can do something which is no. This time was the vertical one I wanted. I want a little more room to show you that this application, which is called Lycheese, is not using that much computation power, but here we are. Where are you? I don't know. It seems like we aren't doing anything. I don't know. So maybe I just talk to no one. But maybe it's because we are very smart and we are using the GPU to process. Ooh. So now I'm using GPU top instead of just top because I'm just seeing what the GPU is doing. It seems like there is nothing working now, so just close it and get back to work. Yes, I'm keeping the resolution down to 800 or per 600 because as you already know, it is not that powerful, this machine, so maybe it's good, maybe not. So this is the stream page. It should be streaming. Yes, you should be happy, at least by YouTube standards. But the streaming is offline, which is not good at all. But hey, it's software, it's full of bugs. So this stream is offline. Not good at all. Okay. So, I don't think it's over now, but the problem is this. When I browse software, I used this pattern, which is the singleton, and it is, hey, if this application doesn't have windows, just create a new window and present it to the user. But if this application has windows, just present the windows to the user. So the problem is that if I run now Lycheese that we have modified, and so it isn't the version I'm using to stream to you, it will just present the previous version to me. It's not that interesting, right? Nothing changed. So maybe we can just go through the application file and see what's in there. So I find this very interesting because when you are streaming, maybe you aren't doing anything else, and the computer might get this idea that it should be suspend or idle or log you out. But with a good API, we can find that we can override this behavior, just saying, hey, inhibit calling from my window, what? Log out, switch, user, suspend, and idle. But we have to store something somewhere. This something is a cookie which tells the computer, hey, I did this and it worked, or it didn't work. So you should be just store these cookies, because you can inhibit those actions after, and you should do. That's why I used this cookie collector struct, which is just a struct with, so maybe we should show just a struct with unsigned int called logout cookie, switch user cookie, suspend cookie, and idle cookie. You can set those cookies in this structure to what the method returns, and inhibit everything after, but only what did work. So coming back to application, we have a settings option, but we didn't use right now, and this is bad. Maybe we should remove it. And we have a main window, and we are working on a preference window. The application display a URL dialog to provide you a way to specify the server you want to stream to, and we have our streaming pipeline that we have seen before. Then there should be some action entries like, hey, load the preference window, load some page, display who did it, and just quit the application. So this is it. It is an application that has no flags, special flags, like can run from terminal and things like this. Then we have this common init, which is called from the activate. Activate, as we've seen, is what implements the singleton pattern for the main windows. So common init gets called by this activate method that is called whenever you start the application in graphic mode. And going back to common init, we can see that if there is no windows, we just create a new windows and attach to this window this application, we create the RTMP URL dialog, always binded to the main window, and we create the streaming pipeline. Then we add the window to the application so that the system can keep track of both them. Then, as you can see, we have the common inhibit function that takes care of inhibiting a reaction that could result in a broken streaming. And then we listen for streaming events. What is listen for streaming event? So this is very cool things because Vala is something that is built around the G-object concept and the G-object library, and there are these signals that can be dispatched from a class to another class, and you can just say something like, hey, on main window, when it dispatched a start streaming event, you connect it to it and call request URL as a callback. And this is so freaking good because it's just like JavaScript, and I love JavaScript, but it couldn't be used for something so complicated like a webcasting application. But this is truly good because I can just attach a function like request you that is so stupid, and it is just, hey, show the RTMP URL dialog, and that's it. But you can also accept something from the callback, like you can see I accept a URL and a key, which are just the URL of the server you're streaming to, and the key to distinguish the stream from the other one. And hey, I can just say get the pipeline, set the URL you're streaming to URL, and the key is just this key. Then stream. That's it. Good. I really like this. So we have just all the handles for all the events that I could think of that could be good, and the events are: from the main window we can receive these events that are from the user, and it is where start streaming, end streaming, switch to the default source, switch to the screen source, switch to webcam source, and switch to both. Basically, the 4 buttons you can see here. This is record and stream, and it is toggle on, start streaming, toggle off, stop streaming, switch to the webcam source, which is to this switch to the screen source, and this switch to the both source. So you can play both your screen and the webcam. But we can listen for more, like, hey, I have RTMP dialog, and when I click on the hey, I've done button, it just signals that there is a URL that has been entered, and this is a custom signal I wrote. We can see it in the dialog file. This is just a GTK dialog with some flags, a URL entry, a key entry, and those are the 2 signals I implemented before, but they are like deprecated, so hey, you are not required anymore. And we have this signal. As you can see, the difference is, hey, change stream key signals doesn't provide any input to pass to the callback, but you can have more than 0. You can have 1, 2, or how many you want, and your callback can use up to them all, but you don't have to use any of them. So this is the dialog, and on response, which is, hey, I clicked the button, you can see that we connect to a method which is called onResponse. And hey, let's see what kind of response you can give me. You can give me a response type help, which I haven't implemented yet. A response type apply, which signals that the listener that we have a new URL key pair, and we call the signals. This dispatch the signals from the RTMP dialog to the application itself, and then the application can receive this 2 piece of text, pass it to the pipeline, and the pipeline can stream to the URL entered. This is where validation should be, or maybe better. Here should be where the validation should be, because I want to get a URL entry, which is a GTK entry, and I want to provide something that validates my URL. In my case, it is a RTMP URL, so it should be a RTMP URL. So that's it. Coming back to application. We were to the signals. You've seen this there, that when we receive the credentials to authenticate the stream, we start streaming, because that's what we want to do, and this is it. It is, I think, like 1,000 lines of code. I think it's pretty fast, and I really liked doing this work. Let's see what we did. So we removed this 0 latency property, and set the encoder tune to this hexadecimal blob. Maybe we can go a little further. Nope. So, this is the error. This is the cause of the error. This is not the cause of the error. Maybe. It's good to know. I'm thinking about changing just a little thing in application to see if we can run both. The application at once. Okay, it compiles, but yeah, so now I have two of them. As you can see, both here and there. They are just the same, but not the very same, because we changed one thing, this zero latency parameter. So let's see if it can stream something good. I'll try with this streaming through Watch People Code server. I know it's not good to show you something, but good, it doesn't signal us anything interesting. So maybe it's good to use this, like, hey, is this it? Is this it? It's working. Ooh, it's working. No. Ooh, but I don't get a video. So it's pretty shame that I can't stream my video to you, because my code is about a streaming application. This is not good. So how can we do this better? Bo, how to do this? I can't use this. So I'm sorry. I will try to explain everything to you. I'm currently using a custom built screencasting application, and it can't stream video right now. So it's not that good, and we can't use it to provide you a video feedback. I'm really sorry. But it's working, and this is very fun. Thank you very much. So, it's not good that we can't use this on Watch People Code. I don't like this thing. Can we destroy stream video archive? No. Dashboard maybe. Oh, the stream is offline. Just take me to the dashboard, please. What can we do now? How to do this? It seems that I can't delete a video from Watch People Code. Maybe it doesn't store videos. Maybe we can only do this from YouTube. But hey, we don't know. We are just inventing things here. maybe we should have used the local server. So the work was, my intention was to work on the streaming pipeline better, because as you've seen I have problems with the options, and we should concentrate our efforts there, mainly because we can see both the documentation and the code here. So I would like to use these profile properties, but oh yes, maybe and the file, no, yes, but I want to use search profile. So let's try Vim instead. So I can just search for profile. So profile, what it is profile? Capabilities, frame rate, width, stream format, alignment, and profile. So those are the profile. Like if you have iPhone, you're not streaming in super high definition because it's not a good CPU to use, but that's good because we should have different video for different devices, at least in my opinion. Blah 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 blah. So we have a name, a parent. We can set the threads. We can use license thread, blah blah blah, and we should use this pass. Constant bitrate is required for many stream providers. Oops. Constant bitrate encoding is required in many streaming services. And I know by default it is 0, but this is declarative. Next time I will just see it and remember it. Byte stream Where did we find this before? Let's search it. Okay, byte stream. It is boolean and default is false. What is generates byte stream format of an ALU? I don't really know what this means. Do not generate. Key int max. What is this? Maximal distances between two keyframes. What is this? It is an unsigned integer. Default 0 for automatic, but I don't really know what this means. 60 watt. Keyframes seems important. Maybe we should set it to a lower value. I don't know anything about this. B frames. Number of B frames between I and P. We set this to 0. And this old, what is old? Use access unit delimiter. What is this? And it is true. I don't really know what this means. So, tune. You guys got some tunes that you would like to listen? Please enter it in the chat. You can find something to do this. So, preset name for non-psychovisual tuning options. Copy. Oops. And we should just add this value 0x000 4 is 0 latency. Then we have the profile, which we can't find anywhere else. Not good. But we can, oops. So we can find this speed preset. Preset name. Okay, this is the comment. And we should set that it is 1 because it's ultra fast. Here we go. So now we should compile it and see what it's there. Oh, it succeeds. And then we can run it just to see if it will work. Lycheese is working. Where are you? One new message. Lycheese is ready. SEO. But I have been already using it. Not good, not good. Oh, it's you. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. So this is different from this one because this has a different ID. We don't have any key. Could not start pipeline. Ah, this is not good. Not good. Definitely not good. But why? Oh yes. I didn't provide RTMP URL. RTMP. Dash live. This is not important, but it just needs this RTMP double column. Yes, column slash dash. That's it. That's it, because pipeline is playing now. And yes. So it's working. I don't know if it is better or not. So this is it for now. Thank you very much for seeing. If you're interested in asking questions, I'm here. And what else? Retrieval code, Reddit, retrieval code. I don't know if the stream got out to you, but if you're any slightly interested, even in Vala, maybe we can chat about something. So, no, it seems like I don't. Ooh, I don't know if this works. Could this thing works? Seems like it's not working. Definitely. Ever. So I'll end the stream now, and you can see maybe after on YouTube if it's working or not, the stream. Maybe I'll do another one